Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Tech turbulence, Supermicro's dive, AI bubble burst fears, and warns Apple critique. Middle East tensions rise as Israel retaliates against Iran. U.S. House approves $95 billion aid for Ukraine, Israel, Taiwan amid market chaos. Nasdaq takes a hit while S&P 500 companies outperform estimates. Chip stocks in focus, Nvidia, Broadcom, and more top picks ahead of earnings. Stay tuned after the short ad break to delve deeper into these stories and more. Shares of Supermicro Computer experienced a 21% decrease prior to the release of its third quarter results, which are expected on April 30th. This has led to conjecture regarding a potential deceleration in sales. However, financial analysts are forecasting robust earnings per share at $5.76 with revenue reaching $3.94 billion. This decline comes after a recent upswing when Loop Capital established an elevated price target, attributing it to Supermicro's dominance in the artificial intelligence server sector.
Senator Elizabeth Warren has pointed the finger at Apple, accusing them of monopolistic behaviors. She criticizes the tech company for excluding those who do not use iPhones from participating in group chats. This accusation is part of a larger, ongoing antitrust lawsuit against Apple. The suit alleges that Apple is using its iPhone to suppress competition within the industry. Despite these allegations, shares in Apple saw a slight increase during pre-market trading on Friday. Financial forecasts predict that the company will report earnings of $1.51 per share on a revenue of $90.6 billion for their second quarter results.
On Friday, stocks in the semiconductor sector experienced a downturn due to worries about artificial intelligence expenditure and forthcoming quarterly outcomes. Supermicro Computer's stock value plummeted by 23% in anticipation of its fiscal third quarter results disclosure. Nvidia, Broadcom, Marvell Technology, Monolithic Power Systems, AMD, and Intel also witnessed significant losses. Newly listed firms Astra Labs and ARM underwent considerable declines as well. However, despite the widespread slump in the industry, investment company Needham proposes that this sell-off is excessively drastic.
Iran's recent missile and drone attack has prompted a counterstrike from Israel, resulting in a missile hitting an Iranian location. This comes on the heels of the alleged Israeli killing of an Iranian Revolutionary Guards general earlier this month. The rising tensions in the Middle East are having a ripple effect on global markets. Oil prices have seen an increase of over 3%, gold has exceeded $2,400, and U.S. bond yields are on a downward trend. Additionally, all flights traversing western Iran have been put on hold.
The United States House of Representatives has approved a legislative package worth $95 billion. This package is intended to provide security aid to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. In addition, the package also considers the potential enforcement of a ban on TikTok. Despite facing objections from hardline Republicans, these measures have garnered bipartisan support. The legislation is now set to move forward to the Senate for approval in the coming week.
United States stocks concluded a volatile week with varied outcomes. The Standard & Poor's 500 finished beneath the critical 5,000 points mark for the first instance since February, triggered by a post-earnings decline in Netflix and geopolitical discord between Iran and Israel. The technology-centric Nasdaq Composite Index dropped by 2.05%, swayed by Netflix's choice to cease disclosing subscriber figures and Supermicro Computer's absence of preliminary data with its earnings declaration. Conversely, the Dow Jones Industrial Average experienced a minor increase aided by American Express surpassing profit predictions despite weak quarterly payments volume.
In the season of first quarter earnings, 32 companies out of a total 41 from the S&P 500 have exceeded analyst predictions. Notable performers include Netflix, which experienced double-digit growth but suffered a decline in stock value following its announcement to stop disclosing subscriber figures. Despite a $200 million setback due to the grounding of Boeing 737 MAX 9, United Airlines posted robust results. In the financial sector, both Goldman Sachs and Bank of America surpassed expectations owing to debt underwriting and an upswing in investment banking, respectively. The healthcare sector witnessed strong performance from Abbott Laboratories, while Johnson & Johnson adjusted its full-year forecast below consensus due to a shortfall in its medtech division.
Analysts from Oppenheimer have expressed preference for NVIDIA, Broadcom, Marvell, and Monolithic Power Systems as leading semiconductor stocks in anticipation of the earnings season. They foresee a surge in demand for products related to artificial intelligence and substantial expenditure from cloud service providers. Despite this, they expect a varied performance across the automotive, handset, and PC markets. The automotive sector is predicted to remain weak while the PC market is projected to experience flat growth.
Thank you for tuning into the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge. Until next time, stay informed and financially savvy. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. It's time for us to say goodbye until we see each other again tomorrow.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.